In a significant move, Iranian authorities have lifted the ban on WhatsApp and Google Play, marking a shift in the country's strict internet policies. This development, reported by state media, is a first step towards scaling back the extensive censorship that has long restricted Iranians' access to popular international platforms. According to the official IRNA news agency, the decision was made after a majority vote during a meeting chaired by President Masoud Pezeshkian, who has expressed his intention to ease Iran's stringent internet controls since assuming office in July. The ban on platforms like WhatsApp, which is owned by Meta, and Google Play had been in place for several years, following growing concerns over their potential use in anti-government protests. Social media platforms, including WhatsApp, played a significant role in mobilizing protesters during demonstrations, notably those triggered by the tragic death of Mahsa Amini in 2022. The protests, which called for reforms in the country's policies, also saw a wider use of virtual private networks, that is VPNs, to circumvent these restrictions. Despite the government's efforts to control internet access, tech-savvy Iranians found ways to bypass these barriers and maintain access to platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which remain blocked. Iran's Minister of Information and Communications Technology, Sattar Hashemi, confirmed that the lifting of restrictions on WhatsApp and Google Play represents the initial phase of removing broader internet limitations. The exact timeline for when these changes will take effect is still unclear. The decision was welcomed by many, particularly those who argue that the restrictions had caused more harm than good, driving up costs and angering the population. However, the move has also faced opposition from some members of the Iranian parliament, who fear it could be seen as a concession to foreign powers. They have urged that the access to these platforms be contingent on their compliance with Iran's laws and Islamic values. While the lifting of the ban on WhatsApp and Google Play is seen as a positive sign for internet freedom in Iran, the country still maintains a tight grip on other social media platforms like Facebook, X, that is formerly Twitter, and YouTube, which remain blocked. The partial removal of restrictions on these platforms suggests that Iran may be considering a more open approach to the internet in the future, although any significant change will likely be gradual and carefully managed to avoid backlash from conservative factions within the government. As Iranians continue to navigate the complex landscape of internet censorship, this move is an encouraging step toward a more open digital environment. Stay subscribed for more videos.